What is going on, my YouTube friends? Hello, Pirates Lady. Gonna let a few more people roll in here. Morning, you mean evening, right? Looks like we might have a couple lurkers. Let me know if you guys are here. Get some more people in here before we get started. Go ahead and set the first auction item up here. First lot. Nice, that's cool. Some Philippines and Hong Kong, Indonesia coins. Hopefully we can get about 6 or 7 people in here. Oh, thanks. It's like a cinematic, no copyright music mix on YouTube. It's hard to find a lot of options of no copyright music on YouTube. Right on. I've got several aluminum coins from probably a couple different countries. They just feel so cheap to me. I don't know. It's weird. They're so light. Where's everybody at tonight? Might be some people on other streams or just people busy. What's up, Brian Smiles? Thanks for coming in. Everybody hit that like button if you can. Looks like we've had one or two people coming in and out. Hopefully once we get started we'll have some more people stay in. Don't really want to get started unless I have like at least 5, 6, 7 people in here maybe. Oh, right on. That's cool, man. S-Mag, what's going on? Thanks for coming, bro. I think we can probably get 1 or 2 more in here before I get started. Oh, we got 5 watching. I think I'll wait for 1 more. J-Rog83, what's going on? Is this your first time in my auctions, J-Rog? What's up, Stack Deck? Hope you're doing well. Okay, cool, J-Rog. I appreciate you. What's up, Merc Silver Patriot? Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, J-Rog, just to let you know, since I don't know your name, I don't know you, if you plan on bidding for the auctions, if you can go ahead and send me $1 through PayPal, just to register, just so I know that you have a PayPal. and I want to make sure you have a USA address as well. But if you do plan on bidding, and my PayPal and email should be in the description of the video. And if you send the dollar, if you buy anything, it'll come off your purchases. Or if you don't buy anything, I'll send it back to you at the end of the auction. Hey, we got 9 people in here. This is awesome. Probably not this time. Okay, no worries, man. Yeah, just kick your feet up and enjoy and watch the stream. Well, we've got 7 in here still. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first lot here, we have a couple of pennies, brilliant uncirculated shape, 1961 D and 1968 S. You just sent PayPal, just keep it if I don't want anything, Raptor. Oh, you don't have to do that, man. I know your name, Brian Smouse. I basically, just for anybody that I don't know, I'm requiring them to send a dollar, but I appreciate you, man. All right, man, I appreciate you. So we have a couple of BU pennies here, starting at $3 opening bid. Very nice condition, 1961 D. It's got details on the steps. Nice luster to it. And a 68S. If there's any interest, I want to start this at $3 for the pair. I'm going to give it just a minute. I'm also kind of waiting to see if one or two of my mods come in here. Is there any interest? I'll even start these at $2. I'll start the bid at $2 for the pair. If we have no interest, I will move on to the next auction, the next lot. All right, we have a 1983 Philadelphia penny here. And it has some die cracks on it. It's probably going to be kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see on the video here without magnification. There's a die crack at each corner from the memorial to the edge of the coin on both corners. And there's also a die crack somewhere behind the pillars back here. I think you can see the crack right there from the memorial to the edge of the coin. Did you want to do two for the first two pennies stack deck? Silver Sacks, what's going on? Were you talking about for these $2 stack deck? That's funny. Okay, we have $2 for these. Stack deck, you be careful driving now. You don't need to be driving and bidding. Pull over somewhere. Just to let everyone know, you can do 50-cent increments up to $10. Once we reach $10, it does have to be dollar increments. So do we have $2.50 from anyone else? We have $2 from Stack Deck for the pair of BU pennies. Put that aside for now. We have the 1961 D. In BU condition. And 1968 S, BU condition as well. Going once. I don't think we have any mods in here yet, so I'm just gonna, it's kind of hard for me to type with my setup with the phone mount that I've got, so we are going once. Just everyone make sure you are refreshed. Silver Sacks. Anyone for $2.50? We are going twice for Stack Deck at $2. Last call. And we are sold to Stack Deck at $2. Congratulations. Alright, so moving on to the second lot finally now. Like I said, this is a 1983 Philadelphia penny. It has die cracks at each corner of the memorial. Oops, I think I need a 68S for a book next time. Sorry, man. Sorry you missed out. So there is, hopefully you can see, there's a die crack that goes from the corner of the memorial to the edge of the coin on both sides. I think that one's a little easier to see on the right side. And there's also, I don't know if you can see without magnification, there's another die crack behind the pillars over here. I think it's kind of at an angle. You might be able to see it. That might be it right there. There are 3 die cracks, starting at $1. It's typical brown color. But it's not in bad shape though. There's no damage to speak of really. Stack deck at $1. He's stealing the show, people. It's fun to find errors like this in circulation. I like to take my time when I'm hunting for pennies and nickels. I like to look at every obverse and reverse and check for errors really quick. It'll probably take longer than most people to hunt coins, but it's pretty cool when you find an error. Makes it worth it. Do we hear 150? $1983p with 3 die cracks. Anyone for 150? Going once at stack deck for $1. Going twice to stack deck for $1. Do we hear 150? Last call. And wait for it. We are sold to stack deck at $1. Congratulations, bro. Next up, starting bid $2 for this 2016 P, and I would say this is in BU condition as well. It's a really nice coin. I would say this is a late die state in my semi-professional opinion. I'm no professional really, but just from the research that I've done and just looking at coins for a while, I believe this is a late die state. It looks like there's kind of like a smudged, almost like a smudge doubling on the date. It's like smudged down, you know. I don't know what the best way to say that, but I think it's a late die state. And also on the reverse, You can see kind of like a line, kind of like a blob-like line going around, like through the word dime, like kind of behind the word dime, and in between 1 and dime. You can see kind of like a smudged line there. I think that's just from a late die state. And also there is a die chip in the oak leaves. Trying to get this to focus. War Eagle, there are steel pennies in 1943. '43 is the only year they made the steel penny, except if there were some errors. There may be a couple errors, steel pennies in '44, which would be worth a lot of money. I believe the die crack is right there on the oak leaves. I know for sure it's there because I saw it with magnification. It's kind of hard to show on the stream, but there's definitely a die crack in the oak leaves. And to me it looks kind of cool on the date here. What's up, Logan? I appreciate you coming in, man. I appreciate you hitting the like button. Badlands 44, how's it going? We are starting the bid at $2 for this 2016 P in BU condition. I believe this is a late die state coin. You can see on the date it's kind of like a smudged doubling in a downward direction. Looks kind of cool to me. And also on the reverse there's kind of like a blob-like line that goes around 1 dime. And there's also a die chip on the oak leaves. I believe it's on the left leaf over here. I think that's it right there. So $2 to start this bid. Oh yeah, you had all 3 of the mint marks for 1943 steel pennies. That's cool. Yeah, I had several steel pennies, different mint marks that I sold. I think it was in my last auction. Is that a bid stack? I'm taking that as a bid stack deck. $2. You're at a stoplight again. So unless he corrects me, we have stack deck at $2. Do we hear 250? Stack deck's going for the errors today. But everybody stay tuned, we do have silver coming up later. Silver and even jewelry. Hey, hey, hey. Something new. Cool, cool. Do we hear 250 from anyone else? We are going once to stack deck as the music intensifies. Anyone for 250? We are going twice. Last chance. Anyone for 250? And we are sold to stack deck. $2. Congrats. Next up, we have a pretty cool error here. 2001P nickel. It has a die clash on the reverse. Oh yeah, you're getting it started, bro. And hopefully you guys can see that. I'm sure you can. So you can see the outline, which would be upside down. This is Jefferson's neck. Here's the other side. I think that's his hair area. So you can see his neck, and it goes around his face. The top of his head would be here. It kind of fades out. The die clash kind of fades out here at the bottom. But you can kind of see. You can see right around here, and for sure a strong line right here, and which goes down to his neck. So a pretty cool error. This is the strongest die clash I've found on a nickel. I'm starting this at $10. And I checked on eBay and I did not see one like this. I'm not saying there haven't been. I'm sure there have been. But I did not see any on eBay like this. There were some that were more minor. And there were other die clashes on different kinds of nickels. A lot of them were older nickels. But I'm starting this at $10. This is one, you know, if it doesn't sell, I'm fine with it. I can keep it. I like it. But, you know, I can go either way. So I'm starting this at $10. This is a really cool error. You don't find these just every day. Tupac, what is up, brother? I sent you an email. I got your package today. I really appreciate you, man. So pretty strong die clash here, I would say. Starting this one at $10. It's not something you find every day. Again, you can see, and if you turn it around, it makes even more sense. You can see the outline of Jefferson's head. You can see for sure the neckline here, and it goes up, and the curvature of the top of his head kind of fades out a little bit at the top, but for sure you can see on this side as well the outline of his neck. So if you turn it over this way, you can see there's Jefferson's outline. You turn it back over, and there it is. Pretty cool die clash. I found several die clashes that were a lot more minor, where you just see a tiny little bit of a line right here. I find those on nickels all the time, but never this strong. So pretty cool error. Starting at $10. And like I said, if we don't have any interest, I don't mind keeping this one. This is a cool error. Last call before we move on. $10 opening bid. Alright, we are moving on. There is no interest. Now we have a pair of wheat pennies starting at $3. We have a 1939 D in VF condition. It's a better date. Not super low mintage, but lower than a lot of them. I don't remember the exact mintage off the top of my head, but I checked in the red book and this is a better date, so 1939 D. And there's a reverse, and you can see, let's see, I'm trying to get this to focus better. You can see some detail in the wheat ears. Pretty good shape for a 39. And 1918 Philadelphia in XF condition. Really good shape for 1918 for sure. So we're starting at $3 for the pair. And again, you can see some detail on the wheat ears. Any interest for $3 for the pair. And we have stack deck at 3. Thank you, sir. Do we hear 350? I'm just going to leave these right here for now. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in specific. Yeah, the list should be in the description below. So we are going once to stack deck at $3. Do we hear 350? We are going twice to stack deck at $3. Do we hear 350? Last call. And we are sold to stack deck at $3. Congratulations. Man, if nobody else wins anything, this is going to be really easy to ship. I wanted to mention one thing too before we go on to the next one. I do want to just go ahead and let you guys know that the shipping will probably be in the next couple days. I might not necessarily ship tomorrow. The last couple times I tried to get everything done in one night, get all the packages, the addresses written on, and all the packages sealed up and all that stuff, and mailed out the next day. And I just didn't get enough sleep really for work, so it's just kind of, I got to make sure I get enough sleep for work and all that. So, because I have to wake up really early in the morning at like 4:45, so ended up going to bed at like 12:30, so not good. So I'll probably be shipping either Thursday or Friday. Just wanted to let you guys know. So the next lot is this 1996 in AU condition, and there's a strike through. I'm starting this at $10. This is a pretty cool strike through. To me, it's the coolest one I've ever found. Usually I just find, like a grease strike through, which I think this does have some grease in the spot here, but there's also a line, which is not a scratch. I have looked under my microscope, and it's more of an indentation, like a unified indentation. So it's definitely a strike through. I don't know if it could have been maybe a piece of a staple. But that's the first strike through of that kind that I've found, so pretty cool, I think. I'm starting this at $10. And here's the back of the coin. It's in a really nice shape. Is there any interest for $10? All right, Tupac, thanks for coming in, bro. You have a good night. If we have any interest, make me a serious offer and I might consider it. I think this may have been a piece of a staple that fell on the coin before it was struck, or potentially a piece of a die broke off. I'm not sure. Last call. Do we have any interest? It was starting at $10, but if you are interested, make me a serious offer and I might accept. right, no interest. We are moving on. Next, we have a Mercury dime, 1941 Philadelphia, approximately in MS60 to MS63 condition, starting at $7. It's in really nice shape. And the reverse. There's definitely some definition and some detail, a lot of detail on the bands. I would not say this is full split bands though. The middle one does have some wear, but I believe the rest of the bands are split. The middle bands do have some wear, a little bit of wear, but we have Stack Deck at $7. I appreciate you. Super nice shape. Stack Deck is stealing the show. Try to adjust my light a little bit. Do we hear 750 from anyone else? All right, going once, Stack Deck. And going twice. Last chance for somebody else to get this beautiful coin. Last call. And sold a Stack Deck at $7. Congrats. Next up we have, these are left over from last time. A couple of these did sell, but we have a few left. So it's buyer's choice. So whoever wins the auction bid, that will be the price for 1 nickel. And if you the winner has choice to buy 1, 2, or all 3. So they are 1957p uncirculated nickels. And they all have a little bit of a golden tone to them. Not crazy toning, but just a nice little bit of a golden tone. I think these flips are pretty old. I think these coins have been in these flips for a long time. Shibby Slam, no way. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. I appreciate Shibby Rob and all you guys that are coming in. Welcome Susie and Armando. You guys are awesome. Tiffany Twisted, hello, how are you? For everyone coming in, this is Buyer's Choice. These are left over from last time. Siren Silver Stash, one of my mods is finally here. Woo! Appreciate you. So 2 of these did sell the last auction. We have 3 left. Alright, War Eagle, you have a good night. I appreciate you coming in. So this is Buyer's Choice. Why the long face, Siren? I'm happy to see you here. So this is Buyer's Choice. Whoever wins the auction can choose to buy 1, 2, or 3. But the bid price will be for 1 nickel. And they do have a little bit of a golden tone to them. I think these flips are pretty old. They have red staples, but they look like they're pretty old. So, but super nice condition. 1957p. Uncirculated nickels. All 3 are the same date and mint mark. Starting at $11. I think I forgot to say that. $11 is the price for 1. Winner has choice to buy 1, 2, or 3. Starting at 11 bucks. So that was the first one. There's the second one. Yeah, they're nice. I hope you like those, Stack Deck. Do we hear 11? Okay, no worries, Susie. I appreciate you coming in. You have a good night. Looks like this one may have a little bit of a die clash. Nothing as crazy as the other nickel that I showed, but I see a little bit of a curvature down here. What is up, Shibby Rob? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the raid, bro. So this is Buyer's Choice. Starting bid $11 for 1 nickel. They are uncirculated 1957p. All 3 are the same date and mint mark. I got these from a pawn shop. There was like a whole stack of these. Must have come from one collector. Yeah, they're really nice. They have a little bit of a golden tone to them, like I said. Nothing crazy, but it's just a nice golden tone to them. And super nice condition. So starting bid $11. We might have to move on. Last call if there's no interest. Like I said, Buyer's Choice, $11 is the bid for 1 nickel, but winner has choice to buy 1, 2, or 3. And Brian had 4 streams going at the same time. It's crazy. I bounced back and forth between 1 or 2, but nothing more than that. Okay, we may have to move on. No interest. They are beautiful nickels. And we are moving on. You guys waiting for the silver? Well, here we go. Gorgeous Ben Franklin half dollar. I would personally put this at MS63 condition. We are starting at $16. I have no doubts this would grade in mint state. I'm not a professional grader, but I would definitely put this in mint state. I personally think it's MS63. There is a kind of a hairline scratch across here. That's the only damage I see on the coin. Beautiful luster to it. Starting at $16. I see lots of Ben Franklins, but you don't see the mint state ones every day. But we have no interest. Yeah, it's a nice one. We have no bidders yet. You know, I will accept $14 as a starting bid. 14 bucks starting bid. I think my music ended. Everyone's saving their money for the Morgan, maybe? Last call. I will accept 14 as a starting bid for this beautiful Ben Franklin. Last call. And we are moving on. Kind of surprised with that one, really. People love Benjis. Next up, we have a lot of large cents, or large pennies, I should say, and 1/2 penny. There are 6 large pennies and 1/2 penny, starting at $7 for the lot. We have one of the Georges. I don't know which number, but he's George. 1920. Beautiful Britannia design. 1914. And should be Rob at 7. Thank you, sir. Do we hear 750? 1918. And should be Rob whenever you get a chance. You don't have to do it right now, but just send me an email. Make sure I have your mailing address. If you want to wait till the end of the stream, you can, or just whenever you get a chance. I appreciate you. 1891. One's got some more wear on it, but what do you expect? It's 1891. Still a cool looking coin. Alright, Tiffany, cool. Welcome back. A lot of 7 coins here. We have Should Be Rob at $7. We hear $7.50. Oh, that was 37. These are large pennies from Great Britain. There's also 1/2 penny. It's a lot of 7 coins. We are at $7 from Should Be Rob. Shipping can be as little as $3, or it'll depend on what you get, really. Just I'll let you know how much your shipping is once you if you buy stuff. It'll at least be $3 for shipping. It'll depend on how much you get. We have Brian's Mouse at $7.50. Appreciate you. This is a really cool ship design. I like this ship coins. 1949 1/2 penny. Should Be Rob at 8. We have an auction, people. This one's got a little bit of a funky looking spot here, but it's still a cool coin. Yeah, they're pretty cool. This is my favorite one, I think. It's got a lot of wear on it, but it still looks pretty cool. It looks cool how it's worn. It's an aesthetically pleasing worn design, I guess you could say. 1891. And Brian's at 8.50. Do we hear 9? Britannia on her wheelchair. All right, let's call it down going once. Do we hear 9? Going twice. Yeah, it sounds cool to clink these together. Copper. Oh snap, Shibby's at 9. Pew pew, he sniped it. Yeah, well, let me do that. 1914 large penny. 1918 large penny. 1937 large penny. 1912 large penny. 1891 large penny. 1920 large penny. And last we have the 1949 half penny. I'm going twice. Oh, sorry, Brian. Thanks for letting us know. Good evening, Colin. How are you? Thanks for coming in. And are we going to be sold to Shibby? Sold Shibby Rob at $9. Congratulations, brother. Right on, working on a book, I assume. Next we have a couple of Indian headed pennies, starting at $6 for the pair. We have an 1896. It's got a cool dark patina to it, especially on the reverse. And we also have an 1883. I guess I was used to flipping the Canadians. I flipped it wrong. It's funny. So 1883 and 1896, starting at $6 for the pair. This is probably one of the nicest patina Indian head pennies I've had. Just the way the dark in the background and the lighter brown color on the surfaces. We have Badlands at $6. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure how many years the large pennies span for the Great Britain coins. Do we hear 650? I'm enjoying listening to the rain outside. Sounds nice. Let's call it down. Going once. Oh, sorry, Siren. I should have sent it last night, but I sent it to you today. think I sent it like an hour before the auction. Sorry about that. The list is also in the description, though. We are going twice. I was really busy last night. Sold to Badlands 44 at $6. Congrats. Yeah, it's a cool design. And Badlands, I'm not sure. I don't think I have your address, so make sure you send me an email at some point tonight, if you will, please. My PayPal and email should be in the description below. It's the same email. Kellen L., what is going on? How are you? Appreciate you coming in. All right, thanks, Badlands. Copper pennies with that reverse, about 150 years. Different rulers on obverse, though. Gotcha. So this is a pretty cool thing I had never really seen before, this exact set. I found this at a pawn shop. I thought it was pretty cool. So this is the 1982 large and small date and copper and zinc variety set. So you got Philly large date, small date, and the copper and zinc, and the same with the Denver large date, and then the Denver large and small for the copper, I guess. So we're starting at $10. So this is a set uncirculated. Looks like this one right here has like some kind of little black spot right there, but that's the only thing I see on these. They are nice looking coins. And it's a pretty cool set. I've never seen it before, so. Large series. Yeah, they had a lot of different ones. Several varieties. But it's Philly and Denver. Any interest at $10. Last call before we move on. Sounds like somebody subscribed, I think, so thank you. Appreciate that. You jumped. That's funny. All right, we're moving on. There is no interest. I keep forgetting to change the location of the notifications on Streamlabs. I had it set to like toward the top of the screen, but I should still be able to see it, but I can't see it for some reason. I forget every time to change that. Hey, Kellen L, I know you weren't here for the first part of the auction. If you want, I can go back to this. I could do 14 starting bid for this beautiful Benji, if you are interested. If not, that's fine too. Approximately in MS63. I could do $14 starting bid. Yeah, it is nice for sure. Stack deck at 14. All right. Appreciate you. Do we hear 15? I know Kellen likes the silver too. Yeah, the shipping charges start at $3 and it just goes up depending on how much you buy. It depends on the weight of what you're getting. I will let you know what your shipping is after you buy the items. So yeah, at least $3 for shipping. I think so far in the last like 3 auctions, I haven't charged anybody more than like maybe $7.50 or $8. That's for, you know, they had some heavier stuff. And going once to stack deck at $14. It's a steal of a deal if you get it for 14. I was starting this at 16 earlier and nobody had any interest, so knocked down to 14. Kellen L loves Clad. Right. Going twice. Do we hear 15? Any snipers? Pew pew pew. Sold a stack deck at $14. What a deal. Congratulations. Stack deck is getting a pile over here. He's wrecking up. All right, starting at $6, we have a mint roll of 2009 pennies. It's the Presidency design. And this was, when I received this, it wasn't, I didn't receive it from the Mint, it was from somebody else, but it was damaged in shipping. The roll was cracked when I received it, but all the pennies were still intact. So all I did was put some tape on the roll. I have not seen any of the pennies that were inside, except for the enders. Okay, thanks Badlands, appreciate you. Badlands, if you're not planning to buy anything else, let me know, because I'll have to tell you how much your shipping is. But we're starting at $6 for this. Like I said, this is still unopened from the Mint. It was just damaged in shipping when I received it, so I put a piece of tape on there. Starting at $6. Oh, you found a blank planchet penny? That's awesome, Tiffany. I think I have found one of those in a roll. I think. If I have, it's been a long time. I've actually found one of the, I forgot what you call them. I don't know if it's called the mint chip or whatever. Like in the mint sets, you know how it says like P for Philadelphia or D for Denver? Like from the mint set. I found one of those. I found a Philadelphia one in a roll. That was pretty sweet. You're going through rolls now, Stack Deck? Right on. Any interest at $6. Last call. How about $5? Anybody for 5? Unsearched roll. And we're moving on. Next up, starting bid $8. PCGS 2007 S PR69 DCAM Idaho quarter. Nice deep cameo. This is not silver, just to let you know. You can kind of see a little bit of the clad edge, but it's a beautiful deep cameo proof quarter, starting at $8. Pretty cool design on the reverse, I think. All the feathers. Cashed in, all that's changed. We got what's left, nickels and pennies. You talking about in the Coinstar? Siren at 8. All right. So I'll just call it some down verbally since you're the only mod we have right now. Bank, right on. Yeah, very mirror-like for sure. Do we hear 850? It's a nice coin. Going once. Going twice. Do we hear 850? Anybody else? All right, go ahead and say it. Sold to me. Sold a siren. Congrats. $8. Nice. Nice. I like the siren emojis. All right, next up we have a special mint set starting at $10. There are a couple cracks here on the case, but the coins look nice. There's like a crack there. I think there's a small crack there and one there. Hopefully you get a USB magnifying glass tomorrow. Right on. Yeah, you mean like a microscope? It's like, once you have one, it's like essential. Like, I don't know what I'd do without mine. It's awesome for hunting pennies and nickels and stuff. I would say so. I would say the dime does have some cameo. And the nickel is really nice too. I would say the nickel would grade out pretty nice. And the reverse. Probably a little bit of toning on the nickel there. Looks really nice. The penny looks awesome too. Yeah, starting at $10. And there's some toning on the dime on the reverse, where the top of the torch is. A little bit of a copper tone. I would say there's some cameo on the quarter on the reverse for sure. They're all nice coins. Sweet. I've kind of gotten into nice graded nickels recently, and if I was to bust some out of this set, I would probably try to grade that nickel. Anyone for $10? I think you can see the copper tone better on the dime right there. Last call. All right, moving on. All right, this one's pretty cool. I saw this at my local pawn shop, and I had to grab this. I don't know if you guys will think of it as cool as I do, but it's a 1922 D. It's not the weak D or the no D, obviously, but it's still a really good date to have for wheat pennies. This is in VF 25 brown, starting at $30. Definitely a date you don't come across very often. So for a 22, it's in great shape. You can see detail on the wheat ears. Starting at $30. Do we hear 30? If no interest at 30, I could start at 28. That's the least I can do on this one. Last chance, I can do 28 if there's any interest. Should be Rob still there. And we're moving on. Next up, we have a silver A.S.E, American Silver Eagle, starting at $35. Just to let you guys know, there is, when I received this in the mail, it did have a crack here. This was not completely broken off, but it was cracked. So I just put a spot of super glue on there just to make sure this does not completely break off. It's just the edge, you know, that if you stack the slab together, it's just that one little edge that goes all the way around. It was just cracked, and so I just put a spot of super glue to make sure it doesn't break. But that's the only thing. The coin is really nice. Starting at 35 bucks. And just to let you guys know, this, I looked on eBay for this exact slab. I only saw one other slab that was exactly like this with the gold foil. The gold foil one was going for 60 bucks. This exact slab. So this exact year, MS69 with the gold foil was going for 60 bucks on eBay. So this is starting at 35. I think that's pretty fair. Just that one little crack on the on that piece of plastic there, but it is intact. Super nice coin. Always good to have silver eagles. There's one milk spot there. That's probably why it's not the perfect 70. Starting at 35 bucks. This is actually the first one I've seen that had the gold foil. That's pretty cool. 30th anniversary. Hello, Blue Sandy. How are you? Yes, it is a nice coin. Nice slab. And that could be yours, starting at $35. I'm great. Just got that one milk spot. That's why it's not a perfect 70. Any interest at $35. You won't find one exactly like this on eBay for that price. I promise you that. Silver. There's Kellen. Did you fall asleep, Kellen? Yeah, it is beautiful. $35 opening bid. Don't pass up this deal. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's cool, Shibby. Last call, $35. Like I said, I looked this up on eBay, and this exact slab with the MS69 30th anniversary first strike with the gold foil PCGS, I only saw one on eBay, and it was going for $60. Too bad it's in a slab. Oh my gosh. Slabs are awesome. Alright, I guess we're moving on. I thought for sure that one would sell. If it was a copper color label, Kellen would have bought it. That's funny. I'll buy it if you wait till Thursday. Okay, Kellen, just shoot me an email. If you don't have my email still, it's in the description below. Just send me an email, and I'll get back with you. Next up, we have some handmade jewelry. $35 starting auction bid. This is a 925 chain. It's a very light chain, but it is sterling silver. This is the stone is called Sugilite, Sugulite. It's a very unique stone. It has some geode-like qualities. You can see on the back there's an open part. You can see like the little crystals inside, like a geode. And the back is a little more unfinished right here. But it's nice and smooth and polished on the front. Starting at $35. This is a piece of handmade jewelry. I took the stone and the ring here and did the solder myself, the jewelry solder. This is the first piece I ever did, so it's actually the only piece I've done, so a unique piece of jewelry. We need Lady Kid nickels in here too. I appreciate that, Brian. It's a beautiful stone. It's not perfect, but I think I did pretty well for my first one. I would take 30 for this if there's any interest. Starting bid $30. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. Last call at $30. This took me some time to do. It was definitely not a 5-minute job. I'll say that. It took a long time to get this this ring to stay perfectly upright and to get the jewelry solder around it. That was not easy. And it's a silver chain. Very light chain, but it's delicate and pretty. I think it's called a water wave chain, the design of it. I hear you, Tiffany. Well, just keep it in mind. If you want to send me an email, you can, Tiffany. My email is in the description below. So we are moving on. Oh yeah, and where's the pizza guy? We need the pizza guy in here. Like, for real right now. Oh, pizza guy! There's a Morgan dollar! So this is the VAM that I showed in my package opening video. 1882. O/S. Yeah, for real. Oh, pizza guy, where are you? Let me just double check the starting bid. Yeah, I put this coin at an AU55. That's what I think it is. I'm just being honest with what I think the coin is. Starting bid $90. Alright, should be Rob, thanks. I appreciate you coming in. Make sure you send me an email if you haven't already with your mailing address. So like I said, I believe this is an AU55 example coin. It's a beautiful coin. It does have like a couple little like kind of black spots like right here and right there. It's kind of in between the hair. But I showed this on magnification in my package opening video, and there is material in between, in the middle of the O. This is the O/S mint mark. So that's why this is not cheap, but we're starting at $90. I might actually be able to get the, I've got like a little lens I could try to get on here. I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but I'll try. Let's see, I gotta find where the camera lens is. This may or may not work. It's hard to get the lighting and the magnification just right. But there is material in the middle of the O right there. O over S. Is there any interest? For sure, it's a nice coin. I'm not sure if there's like a VAM number for it, but this is the O over S, 1882 O over S, which is in the red book. And like I said, I would put this coin at AU 55 myself. I'm not a professional grader, but that's what I think it's at. Last call. Okay, Colin, I appreciate you. All right, we're moving on. Next, we have another necklace. It's just a chain. It's a sterling, starting at $18. There's the 925. And this is a heavier duty chain than the last one for sure. Starting at $18. All right, thanks, Tiffany. Thanks for coming in. You have a good night. Okay, Stack Deck, let me finish this one and I will. Beautiful chain necklace, sterling silver. Starting bid, 18 bucks. Do we hear 18? And there's a pen for size comparison. It's a pretty hefty chain. Last call. Starting bid, 18 bucks. All right, moving on. All right, lot 4. I can start this at $8. A really cool error on this 2001P. It's got the die clash, where you can see the outline of Jefferson's head and neck. This is the coolest die clash I've found on a nickel. And stack deck at 8. Do we hear 850? You can see the outline of his neck starting right here, going down. It kind of fades out at the bottom right here, but you can see the outline over here on this side. So if you turn it around, here's the outline of Jefferson, and there it is on the reverse. Really cool coin. Do we hear 850? Going once. Yeah, for sure. It's a good example. Like I said, I've found die clashes on nickels before that are much more slight. Going twice. Usually you'll find one, you'll see just a little bit of a curvature right here. Sometimes that's all you'll see. This one's got it on both sides and a little bit on the bottom. Sold the stack deck at $8. Congrats. Let me grab a sip of water. Give me 1 second. What's wrong, Siren? Here we go. American Silver Eagle. PCGS MS69. 30th anniversary. First strike. Gold foil label. Yeah, I hear you. The only thing wrong with the slab, it has a little bit of a crack right here. When I received this in shipping, this was cracked. I just put a little spot of super glue on there just to make sure it doesn't break off. That's just the edge where you can stack the slabs, you know, on the edge. So we have stack deck at 35. I appreciate you. Like I said, I only saw one of these exact slabs with the gold foil MS69 30th anniversary first strike on eBay, and it was for 60 bucks. So this is a great deal. I hear you, stack there. Do we hear 36? Yeah, if you get it at 35, that's a great deal for sure. Going once. Just stack deck at 35. Do we hear 36? Anyone else? We've got 10 people. Make sure all of you have hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Will he walk away with the deal for $35? Are there any snipers lurking in the bushes? Going twice. The gold foil, I guess it's just a special thing PCGS does because it's the 30th anniversary. 2016 is the 30th anniversary of making the Silver Eagles. My split personality wants to bid too. I won't let you outbid yourself, unfortunately. I would love to take more money, but it's the same person, so. Yeah, I think just because it's 30th anniversary, they put the gold foil and make it look more fancy, you know. Most slabs definitely don't have the gold foil, so it looks cool. Sold a stack deck at $35. Congrats. You've got quite the package coming your way. I believe I do have one or two things that are not listed on the list. Is Kellen L still here? Ben Dolliger, how's it going? Yes, Kellen is still here. Well, I have something that might interest you, Kellen. Maybe somebody else too, I don't know. This is a money clip with an Ike. That's right. Eisenhower dollar. I don't know if you can see the toning. It's got some kind of like brownish toning. It's kind of cool looking. This is a bicentennial. And I don't see a clad edge, so this must be a 40% silver, right? Because there is not a clad edge on this one. Sounds silver to me. I could start this at $30 if there is any interest. Let me see if we can get the toning better with this light off. It's kind of a golden brown toning. If it was just the Ike. Well, you could probably take the Ike out, but it does have some cool toning, but even if you don't carry it in your pocket every day, it's still a cool keepsake, cool collectible item. But last call, I could start for $30. Alright, that's it then. That was the last item, so unless anybody wants me to go back, I think the only thing we have, let me check. There's a few things, let's see. The 1996 AU Penny Strike Through did not sell. There's still the 3 BU 57p nickels. There's 3 of those. We still have the 1982 large and small and copper and zinc penny set. And the 2009 D Presidency mint roll. We still have the 1967 special mint set. And the NGC 1922 D VF 25 brown penny in the NGC slab. And also the Sugilite necklace and the Morgan dollar and the sterling chain. But let me start working on the shipping prices and I will let you guys know. Alright, Stack Deck, if you're still here, we got your total at $72 for the items, plus $7.50 for shipping, for a total of $79.50. And everybody make sure you send the PayPal friends and family or personal whatever they call it these days. And Stack Deck, if you will, I'm trying to get everybody's addresses written down in my book here. I don't have yours written down in the book, so if you would either send your address in an email or put it in the PayPal notes, that would make it easier for me. I've got several here in my book, but I don't have yours written down. Stack Deck, you want the special mint set? Okay, thanks. That's what I had. The starting bid was $10 for the special mint set. You want it for 10? Hey Jimmy, appreciate you coming by. Yeah, we're almost done here. I appreciate it, man. All right, cool. I will consider that sold to Stack Deck at $10. So give me 1 second. Stack Deck writing off with a deal. Yeah. All right, so Stack Deck, make yours an even $90 total. That's including shipping. Even 90 bucks. And you will be squared away with me. Unless you decide you want that Morgan. I think Shibby's already gone. His shipping is going to be $3. I'll see if he emails me or I'll email him. And Badlands, if you're still here, all you have was the 2 Indian head pennies. So that should be able to just go in an envelope. So yours will be like super cheap for shipping. Let's see. So the pennies were $6. So I'm just going to add $1.50 for shipping. So you're at $7.50 Badlands if you're still here. Right on. That sounds good, man. And Siren, you're the last one. You just had that slab quarter. And that was $8 plus $3.50 shipping. So you're at $11.50 total, Siren. And that is all the, unless anybody has any questions. We do still have some people here in the chat. Mike could do a free something or another. I did have an idea. So if you're still here and you want a chance for free stuff, put some 7s in the chat. Rosebud, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. If you are here and you want a chance at some free stuff, put some 7s in the chat. Stag Deck, I'm listening. We've only got 2 so far. Got 7 people watching. Last chance at free stuff. Put 7s in the chat if you're here and listening. Okay, 7. And give it a couple seconds, and Siren, you can put stop in the chat. Just put some 7s in the chat. Just type a couple of 7s or something, Rosebud. It's just my way of accounting for who's paying attention and who's trying to enter. Alright, cool. You can type stop, Siren. Alright, cool. Let me count how many we have. And I will write them down. Alright, Siren was first. She is number 1. Stack deck is number 2. Number 3 is Kellen. Kellen, I think I missed that. I'm not sure. My lad wants my attention. I hear you. So my idea was, I have several rolls of pennies here. I was thinking about going through a few rolls of pennies and trying to find you guys something cool. So let me take some of these numbers out here. So whoever's number I draw, I will look through some penny rolls and find you something to send you. See, that was a 7. There's the 1. So we only had 4 entries. And stack deck is home. Cool. So just so I won't make it too long, I will go through, let's see. I'm going to go through 4 rolls of pennies for whoever's number I draw. So let me show you. Nothing in the bag. Number 1, going in. Number 2, going in. Number 3, and number 4. Shake it on up. All right, I think I shook it up enough. Who's going to win? Let's see. I've got all the coins here. You grab just one there. That one right there is the one. Number 3. Kellen. Kellen was the winner. Congratulations. So let me go through 4 rolls of pennies for you. You're welcome. Hey, you never know. I might find like an Indian head penny or something. You really just never know. And these are out of the same box. The last time I streamed pennies, I have not finished the pennies yet from that box. So these are the next 4 rolls from that box. Ye official stream knife. Boom. That Merc dime, throw it in the giveaway you're doing. Okay. Oh, the Merc dime that you bought? Or hang on, let's see. Somebody bought a Merc dime tonight, right? Or was it something you got last time? I think you were the one that had, let me see. I think you're the one that told me to wait to ship till next time. Got too much stuff up here. Yeah, that's right. Stack deck bought the Merc tonight. Oh, here it is. So the one that you bought last time, Kellen, you want me to put this in the giveaway? Just want to confirm. Okay, awesome, Kellen. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. So I will hunt these for you, Kellen, and then I'm going to redraw somebody else's number for that. What's with the rolly eyes, Siren? I don't see any wheats. Just going to check for errors and varieties real quick. It's a 92. Let's see, that's not the close. Maybe someone stole Kellenel's account. That's funny. There we go. There's a 2020 penny. How about that? I can send that your way. 2020 Philadelphia. Pretty nice. How do you lock up your coins? Very carefully. Alright, roll 2. Let's go. Let's find you some Wheaties or Canadians or something. I thought for sure that was a wheat. It's not. I appreciate that. I guess when you do this so often, you kind of get used to it. I'm used to working fast at my job, and I'm also a drummer, so I guess I have fast hands. That one's got some pretty cool toning to it. It's got kind of like a glossy look to it, and it's got some rainbow toning to it. It's hard to see the colors on the stream, but there we go. You can kind of see some of the colors there. I will send that your way. right, 2 more rolls. Oh snap, look at that. We have a wheat penny. Let's see what the year is going to be. 1950, Denver. Well, that's cool. You got a wheat penny. Congratulations. Let's see if we can find more. That's a super nice 88D I can send your way as well. I hear you, Stack Deck. I had to do that recently too. I did most of my penny organizing on a stream. I guess it was probably like a week or 2 ago. There we go. You got a 2020 D. So you got the set, Denver and Philadelphia. Very cool. Alright, the last roll. Let's see if there's anything epic in here. Canadian mint set with beautiful toning. Sweet, that's awesome. I don't really collect any any kind of Canadian sets or anything. I haven't really seen any, I guess, but I just got the Canadians that I find in circulation. Alright, no more wheats. What's up, Warnock Revolution? You missed all the auction goodies. I'm going through some rolls for a free giveaway for someone. That was a 2020, but it had some dings on it. I wouldn't save it. I do have some stuff left over, though. I still have that Morgan Vam 1882 O/S. I've got some more stuff too, but let me know if you want me to go over anything. This is the last roll I'm going through for Kellen for the free giveaway. There will still be a giveaway for Kellen is giving away this Mercury dime that he bought last time. Super nice of him. So that will be happening shortly. That was an 84. I tried to check the 84s for the doubled ear. Never found one, of course. I hear you, man. No worries. I do still have the 1982 penny set. It's the different varieties, the large and small date, and zinc and copper. It's the full set. I think I also have a set of BU Pennies, maybe. Let me check. No, actually, I'm sorry I sold those, but let me see what else I have. I still have the Buyer's Choice BU Nickels from last time. I've got 3 of those left. Those are starting at $11 a piece. I've got the 1996 AU penny with the strike through. That's starting at $10. I still got the 2009 D mint roll of pennies, the Presidency. It was cracked and chipping when I received it, but it was not actually open. I just put a piece of tape on it. There's another 2020. I will send to you, Kellen. So this is what we got for Kellen from the penny rolls. Really nice condition, 88D. $98D with some rainbow toning to it. Can't see the colors too much on the stream, except you can kind of see when I turn this light off a little bit. We have a 2020 Philly. $2020 Denver. Another 2020 Philly. And a wheat penny. 1950D. So very cool. That goes to Kellen L. And now we have to give away this silver mercury dime. So I should probably redo the numbers. There might be some new people in here. I know the War Nickel just got in here a little bit ago, so I need to redo the numbers. So if you want a chance at this free mercury dime, put some 7s in the chat. I know Kellen's the one giving it away, so obviously you're not going to enter. But if you want a chance at this free mercury dime, put 7s in the chat. Right on, Kellen. I can do that. So whoever wins the mercury dime will get the pennies as well. Yeah, Silver Sex was, I think he bought some stuff from me last time. Sevens. I don't mean to keep you up, War Nickel. Last chance. If you want a chance at this mercury dime, put 7s in the chat. And the pennies. You will also get the pennies. Yeah, it's alright for free stuff. Alright, and I'm going to say stop. That is all the chances you got. So all we had was War Nickel and Stack Deck. Only 2 entries. Alright. So your odds are pretty good, both of you. Oh, we have Rosebud too. I will accept that. Your last second. Stack Deck. Who wanted the 28S penny? Or do you mean the 22D? I had a 22D slab penny. Oh, Silver Sex? Well, I still got it, so might go to the next auction. Alright, so we had Warnickel first with the 7s. So he is number 1. Second was Stack Deck. And Rosebud came in with the last second snipe for the giveaway. Alright, so we have the 3. Bag is empty. I think he was talking about the large pennies, the British large pennies. Those were the ones that Shibby got. And Shibby said he would look through his large cents and put some in his next auction, probably. So we have 3 coins in here. Shake them on up. Who's going to win the free Mercury dime and the pennies I just found in the rolls? Let's see, we got 3 coins. Kind of a small bag, so it's hard to get my hand all the way in there. And oh, I don't want that one. Hang on. I want that one. Number 2, Stack Deck, you are the winner with the Grand Slam, taking away a whole ton of stuff. Congrats, Stack Deck. I'll probably put this 84 or 88 in a flip. That one's really nice. I'll probably put the 2020s on flip too, actually. Set that aside for now. Got to rewrite on that. And there we go, that is it. That is the end of the auction. If anyone has any questions about shipping or their prices or anything, please let me know. This is the last chance. Take these gloves off. And everyone, make sure you have checked out my giveaway video. I've got a video for a 300 subscriber giveaway. I'm not at 300 yet, but once I hit 300, I will pick the winners. I have a first and second place. And I'm also having a birthday bash stream Thursday night, probably around 7 p.m., but I'm not going to be super strict on going right on at 7. But It'll probably be around 7. But I figured I'd show some of my favorite coins. So I'll be doing that on Thursday around 7 Eastern Standard Time. But that being said, I'm going to get out of here and start getting to work on these shipping the packages and everything. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. If you have not hit the like button before you leave, please do so. Stay tuned for my giveaways and the birthday bash live stream Thursday. So thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate all of you who have purchased items in my auction and everyone who supports my stream. So you guys have a great night. Peace.